In the Lucifer Scroll, well, we meet Stone. He is finally coming to grips with his father's death. He's never dealt with it. All through the Excalibur parchment, it's been the shield up type of mentality. Now he's beginning to struggle, and he goes and is trying to deal with and give himself some closure on his father's death. So he's still struggling. He's still struggling with what does it all mean? Why do we have to go through pain and loss and suffering? And how does God play into that? How can you believe in a God that allows this kind of thing to happen? Hugh is much more motivated by his career too. He's intrigued by history, and you give him a little bone of history, and he wants to ride that bone and chew it to bits until he finally solves the problem. So they're both, in a sense, struggling in different ways, but they're still working. Mandy is struggling again with her feelings for Stone Wallace, but she finds a new guy, and she's trying to balance those two. So she's got her own struggles, and as we work through Lucifer Scroll, some of these realities become more meaningful to all of the characters, and they begin to finally understand what it means, what they mean to each other, how they interact with each other, and how their faith must be strong to fight against the faith of the Druids. In fact, in the Lucifer Scroll, one of the new characters, Lord Greyfell, is very, very adamant that do you believe in God? I don't need an answer. You don't need to tell me. You can keep it deep within yourself, but you better be sure, because you're up against some really dark, satanic powers. And it's challenges like that impact both Hugh and especially Stone. Is he up to the challenge? And they're the kind of challenges that Owen had back in the 13th century in the Excalibur parchment. The same thing. Are you really, really strong? Are you sure? Do you believe? If you do, then step forward and take up the challenge. And that's what Stone does in the Lucifer Scroll. So yes, we see some resolution of their inner struggles in these books.